Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Today we've got a 2022 C8 Corvette in Amplify Orange color. This one is a 3LT model, which means it is fully loaded, so we're going to be taking a quick look at the exterior and the interior of this C8 Corvette in Amplify Orange paint. Alright, so taking a look at the front, we've got the new Corvette logo, which is actually a little bit slimmer than what we have seen in the previous Corvette generations. Since this is a 3LT, which means fully loaded, you also have these two cameras which are used for parking but also performance data recording for your track use. It has a really nice chin spoiler as well, just to add a little bit character to the front end. Overall, I think the front looks very good and has a very aerodynamic look to it. The headlight design of these Corvettes look absolutely exotic, especially with the daytime running lights. It looks absolutely menacing from a distance. I think overall the front end just looks very good, even though there is not much changes from a base C8 Corvette to the 3LT in terms of front appearance. I think Corvette just knocked it out of the park, making it very exotic even for a base MSRP of $60,000. Now moving on to the side of the C8 Corvette, we see these wheels that are actually 19 inches in the front, 20 inches in the back, wrapped in 245 in the front and 305s in the back. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of these wheels. They kind of look very base, stock looking wheels, even though it's a 3LT. Now let's take a look at the rear end of the C8 Corvette. This is something that was actually pretty controversial when it first was revealed. You are missing the quad center exhaust tip that have been traditional with the Corvettes, and the taillights kind of also look like Camaro's taillights, which wasn't all that good when you're paying $60K for a somewhat of a supercar. I have to say, I think overall I'm not too disappointed with the exhaust tip. They look okay on the car. Of course, Z06 exhaust tips are standard now, but this one also does the job just fine. The biggest thing was not having the spoiler. If you get a base C8 Corvette without the spoiler, it looks very empty, but this one has it. So this is a convertible. That's why you cannot see the mid-engine here, because you need the space for the top to rest over there. Otherwise, you would see the mid-engine and you actually see the 6.2 liter V8 engine. Now let's take a look at the trunk of the C8 Corvette. As you can see, it's kind of pretty deep and wide, and I think you could probably store some, one golf bag on it, but not to mention it has the front as well, so you're not, losing out on the storage space. It's got, I think, plenty of storage space, considering that it is a exotic car. At least it looks exotic, given that it's a mid-engine car. I think overall it looks very good, even from the back end. Alright, so now let's move into the interior of the C8 Corvette. You've got a very uniquely designed steering wheel with mounted paddle shifter. The steering wheel has a really nice feeling to it, even though it looks a little odd. But I really like the feeling of the steering wheel, and also the paddle shifters have a very nice weighted feeling to them. Now you've got all the standard controls on your steering wheel with your cruise control, volume, and all of that stuff. Of course, it's got a 12-inch digital dash along with the 8-inch infotainment system. All of that is digital and is fully customizable, making your Corvette a very unique experience for you. Here we've got the unique transmission selector and your e-brake with some of the launch control and different modes like the traction control, and if you want to switch up the modes, you can do it from there. Here we've got the AC strip, which is HVAC controls. You've got your heated seat, ventilated seats, and all of that up here. And you got a very unique design AC vents for the passenger side. They're almost kind of blend in where you can't really tell that they're there, and it looks really good. This one is 3LT, so it's got Bose speaker system with a 14 speaker system, and it sounds absolutely amazing. I think Chevy did an amazing job with this interior, not only in terms of the technology being offered here, but also the fit and finish is actually very good, which has historically been a complaint for Chevy Corvettes. Like even up here where you wouldn't really touch, it's all padded with soft touch material and leather. The door obviously has the unlock and lock button, leather all the way. You've got really nice Bose speaker grills, and of course some carbon fiber touches here as well. I have to say, this does not feel like your American supercar. The interior is leaps and beyond what you would typically expect from an American car, which is a huge compliment. I mean, look at these seats. These seats have carbon fiber inserts in them, and they've got aggressive bolstering. These are GT2 seats, as Chevy likes to call them, and they hug you very nicely for some of your track driving. Of course, everything is auto, as you would come to expect from a price tag that is this heavy. Overall, I am very impressed with the 3LT C8 Corvette. Well guys, that's pretty much what I have for the 3LT 2022 C8 Corvette with all the interior features and the exterior. It looks absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, comment below what you think of the C8 Corvette in terms of its value for performance. And as of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more content.